Hello, everybody. Welcome to yet another recording of Tetris Attack. Y'all have seen me do my endless mode record runs where I try to max out a full score counter of 100,000 in, as little time as possible, but typically under 10 minutes. It may surprise some of you to know that is not considered the most basic, score run you can do. The most basic score run you can do is in two-player mode, because the screen allows for a little bit more smoothness with raising the stack and such, so that's considered the best. Firstly. Secondly, because the time trial mode puts a hard limit of 2 minutes in which you can get as high a score as possible. I'm setting this computer CPU to maximum difficulty at level 7, and, hang on while I figure out the controls here. There we go. What I'm going to do is attempt to beat the computer in a best of 3 match at time trial mode. So, of course, as usual, this handicap refers only to the speed at which blocks clear, so naturally it should be equal for both of us, and it should give us the maximum time to work on our chains. This handicap refers to how many bonus points we get. I'm going to start off by leaving this equal, and then I may potentially up it as I play against the computer. So going ahead, putting in the code to unlock all of the different people you can select, and selecting for the computer as well as myself. Normally this would be two-player mode with a second person, but computers, gives me an alternate person. Without further ado, on with the run. My goal is going to be to do well. I don't really have a specific target number yet, but here goes. Starting off with a chain, and that's a bust. I shouldn't have waited on yellows. Yeah, pinks are good. Green's next. And looks like we'll be doing yellow next, and then red. And then yellows again, I guess. And then blues on top of that. And then reds, we should be ready to set up. And then greens. And then reds, I guess. Oh, too slow. Okay, so score-wise, I'm at 4,700, and the computer is building a chain, but it looks like, yep, his chain busted, and I'm ahead. Let's go ahead and get another one going. Part of the fun of doing this mode is the tension of watching your score versus the computer's, especially when, they're a little bit close. There we go. Chain, blues, yellows, pinks, clear. 13 chain. Now, the score counter for me says 3,886, but I already know it's gone above 10,000, so it's looped around. When they show me the score at the end, they will show me the actual score, not the faked score. There's no way to make that work, so let's go ahead and just clear some blocks and go up. Problem is, I don't know if the computer went around or not. I don't think he has, though. I think he's at actually 7,000, which puts me at almost a 6,000 point lead, give or take. Okay, no, I wasn't even close to fast enough. Lucky for me, the reds worked themselves out. Greens, blues, then yellows, then greens again. Maybe pinks set up. I don't need yellows because that'll be a 13, so let's just clear 3 to double the bonus. Okay. Come on. It's a massive clear. That was poorly timed, and that was even worse timed. Okay, I'm just gonna restart here by... Nope, too late. I have 3 seconds. That's not gonna be enough time to get anything going, so let's just end it. There we go. So, final score. 27,300 in 2 minutes versus 9,962. This computer needs a 10,000 point handicap to even keep up with me. Of course, let's not get cocky. I did manage to get a couple 13s off. So, starting over. Let's shove it all the way up and immediately open with the chaining on the reds, followed by the yellows and then the pinks. Too slow. Way too slow. Let's just dig deep into the stack. There's the blues. Nope. The red's false. You know what? Busted start. I got virtually no points in the first 15 seconds. Let's just start over. Computer is ahead, but not by much. Yellows first. Next pinks. Then we'll go reds. Greens. Blues. Pinks. Yellows. Whew. Skin of my pants. Pinks next. Then reds. Then we'll get blues ready. Then greens, and then just match some stuff to get the chain bonuses. I'm 31,000 or 13,000 at this point, so I do have a massive lead. I don't know if I'm quite over the bend, or I don't know whether or not he's got a 10,000 points, but I don't think he has. There we go. Clear, and there we go. I actually shouldn't be training here. I don't have enough blocks to sustain it. There we go. Pinks, reds. And we'll set up greens. Nope, greens won't. There's no greens on that layer. So blues, then to greens. Pinks, then set up reds. Then yellows. Then greens again. Then blues, then pinks, I guess. Then greens and blues, I guess. And that'll do it. 2 13 chains. I'm on a roll. Okay, yellows up into reds, greens, pinks, reds, blues, reds, and then a yellow on top. Blues, reds, yellow on top, another red, yellows, pinks. Oh, damn it, I got ahead of myself, otherwise that would have been another 2 hit links for sure. Anyway, not enough time to do any more chaining, so end it. And he's beaten by an even better score this time, 31,900 points in 2 minutes. If I had been going for a record run for a full 100,000 run right now, this would have put me at close to a 7-minute completion. So, going ahead, and I'm going to throw in a handicap at this point, and then just go for, I think, one more round against him. So, max out the handicap for both of us, and here goes. Whoops. Bad instinct. I shouldn't be training when I don't have anything to train with. So start with blues, then greens, then yellows, greens next, put a red on top, set the pinks up. These greens are going to double up, nothing I can do about that, but I can be prepared to put the blues in underneath. There we go. So sometimes there'll be a chaining situation where I pass up the opportunity to get multiple extra combos and the like off in favor of just getting the most basic chain link I can. The reason I do that is because chain links are difficult to maintain when abnormalities happen, like clearing blocks block your path to shuffle things around. So if a group of 6 blocks all simultaneously have been, matched, I have less mobility around them than I would if it was just 3. Oh my god, I'm actually doing bad. I'm not even close to making the kind of points I need. Hang on. Gotta focus. Here we go. Pinks next. Then reds, then we'll do yellows on top. Because right now, with that handicap, he could totally beat me. If this chain fails, I may not have enough time for a better chain. Greens next. Blues next, then pinks. And then reds on top. There we go. Okay, victory is probably secured at this point. Unless that he's already gotten 10,000. Shit. This is always the hard part about playing this mode, is the panic when, you're not sure whether or not you're ahead. I have 9 seconds. That's not enough time to do a full chain. Let's just get some chain link in. No, I'm not actually even starting anything. Okay, doesn't matter. I was ahead. He never made it over, he just made it over 10,000. But it was much closer. It was only 4,000 points away. If that 13 hadn't worked out, I'd have been in real trouble. So, a little bit more focused this time. I want to try and have a better margin of victory. Blues into reds into pinks. Blues will be the most obvious to set up next. Then greens will probably work in after that. Reds on top. I wonder if I can get a blue on top of that. I think I can. Yep. Then pinks, yellows, greens, blues, yellows. That's it. Stack's clear. And notice that because he didn't get a good chain off and I did, I'm almost a full 10,000 points ahead already. This is the mode that first made me appreciate how much difference there was between a 10 chain and a 12 chain, or a 12 chain and a 13 chain. It feels like just one more link, but then you look at the score and you're like, wow, my score isn't even going up for the first several links. And then it just gets this massive bumper when you hit the top numbers. Alrighty. Nope, that failed. Okay, I'm not doing too hot, but I'm not that far behind. I can definitely push this out if I can get a good chain off, and he doesn't get a good chain off to rival me. There we go. There we go. There we go. No way I can get pinks or blues to work, and the reds I was one square off. But it looks like I have a very small lead right now, so let's try and maintain that. Maybe push it out a bit more just to be on the safe side. Good, good. That's as good as it's gonna get for now. So now I'm watching him chain and praying to God that his chain stops, and it did. So now we're equal, and he's not gonna be able to beat me, because my score is much better than his. Equal in terms of chain status. Yep, that's it. I'm just gonna wait. Boom! Still, just 4,000 points apart. That 10,000 point handicap is really helping him a lot. Anyway, that's all the time I've got for now. I'll do another run of this mode later, and at some point I will actually show you guys the versus mode a little bit more in depth. Alright, take care. Catch you guys next time.